Welcome back, everyone. Now I'm continuing on my Guardians of the Galaxy figure review of all my favorite Guardians figures. Up next is one of the key members of the team, Rocket Raccoon. Now, there have been a few Rocket figures throughout the years, mostly based on the movies, but the ones based on the cartoon, there's a Marvel Select one that was pretty cool, but this is probably the best one that we have of Rocket from the actual comic book in his awesome matching outfits. I love these matching outfits. Now, this was a Build-A-Figure, if you can believe it. Hasbro went through a phase where they were doing tiny Build-A-Figures. They did him, they did Puck, they did Hit Monkey, and they were tiny. Yeah, so the arms came with Black Panther, the head came with the Wrecker from the Wrecking Crew, and the body with the legs and everything. And I don't know, actually, the tail may have come with the head. Anyway, the body came with Jean Grey, who they had finally done in her regular outfit. It was one of those waves that came out in the Return of Marvel Legends, as we call it, when they were on card backs. This figure is pretty cool. He does move at the shoulders, at the wrist, the elbows, the waist, the neck, the tail, and the jaw, which is great because Rocket was always screaming in the comic, like when he was firing his gun. I think he did that in the movies too, but it's pretty cool. I like this figure a lot. Very nicely sculpted. Granted, it has no leg articulation, which I don't like very much, but it looks good and he serves his purpose well. He fits in well with the team, so I don't mind too much. Now, this figure I think was based on a Marvel Universe figure, which was a 3 3/4 inch. So it was a tiny one that they scaled up and added articulation, but it worked out well. Now, Rocket's known for having lots of big guns and weapons. That was one of the first things in the comic was showing him having all these guns, and he just came with his little tiny blaster, and I couldn't let that slide. I had to do something. So enter the BFG, the Big Effin' Gun. This might look familiar if you are a Star Wars collector. This is the gun that came with the Power of the Force 2 Snowtrooper, and he had this huge gun. It was like a battle pack deluxe figure. Came with the big gun with it shoots missiles. It still does. I repainted it. I gave it some silver and I painted all the buttons and stuff. And he came with a big battery pack thing here. And I added this effect from a Marvel Select figure just to kind of look like he's firing. And I think Rocket looks great when he's got some huge guns. Now, in the comic, Groot was kind of used as their transport. He would carry all the guns on his back. So what I did with my custom Groot, I made Groot so you can clip the battery pack and the gun onto his back for storage if you don't want to have Rocket using it. And it's also pretty cool. He's big enough. I made him large enough that he can kind of carry Rocket as well and have hold him while he's firing.